Hi, my name is Tina Kaggia. I'm the one active radio host on 97.1 1FM, the only station that actually plays purely local and African jams 24/7. When I am not on radio, I am with my daughter, beautiful little girl called Imani. First kiss was horrid, to put it mildly, unexpected. I was, I think, 16. It's just horrific. You know, all those things that happen and you're questioning yourself for like a week after and thinking, why did it have to happen? I wouldn't really call him boyfriend. I still don't know what to call him by the way, but he was apparently my boyfriend. Then we sort of just drifted, I guess. I hear he went to Australia. Woo, first drink, wow. I know I tasted a Tusker when I was under 10, but that doesn't really count. It was like, little bottle tops. But I think Form 1 is when I actually properly experimented with alcohol, a lot of wine, a lot of brandy. It was literally a sickening experience. And I had vowed I was never going to touch anything alcoholic again. I might have lied. First college was Daystar University at the River Campus, 2002 August. It was interesting. Then I dropped out in 2005. And then found out I was pregnant. I can't really recall an exact moment before radio, but I know I did a couple of run-ins with, little moments here and there, the papers and all that. But I think radio is where it actually just sort of blew out of proportion. My mommy's car, Mitsubishi Lancer, and she still thinks I'm a very bad driver. And she sort of kind of banned me at some point from driving her car. Best experience as a celeb, that's the freebies. They are consistent. You get stuff said to you, you get invited for gigs where you don't pay for anything, you get VIP treatment. It's an amazing life. Number one, my daughter, the innocence. She's always looking to learn something. She doesn't understand the concept of barriers. Adults, we just keep putting ourselves in this little box. So she's my number one inspiration. But my number two, actually at par, would have to be my late paternal grandmom. She was that woman, taking food to Mau pool in the forest, got arrested. Actually had my dad, then went into jail with him when he was like a month old. She was a strong woman till the day she died. Best moment in my job would have to be, it's an almost every other day thing when someone calls you or texts to just say, you made my day, you said something that's brightened me up, I was having a bad day. It's awesome. You could be having a crap day and then someone tells you that and suddenly you also brighten up. My best friend actually died in a road crash. His name was Vinny. He was like the most amazing human being on the planet. That's when I was job hunting, when I was really trying to get into radio, and he was like, what, the worst thing anyone can ever say to you is no. And so what? No doesn't kill you. The guy needs to either wear CK Euphoria or Bulgari Aqua. Favorite song of all time would have to be Dirty Diana. Louis V, baby. There we go. There's Hope Kid HK who's doing interesting jeans. There's some guys who are doing Kenya sneakers that look like Converse. I have a pair, but I'm not sure who's doing them. And I guess people are actually doing stuff. Guys like Nakaveke. Good job. Michael Jackson, the late, and there's also Red Hot Chili Peppers. I have this obsession for the Evo 7. This is something about that machine it's like my man car. You know what I mean? It's like my boyfriend in a car. I'm actually living my dream job. But with a fatter salo. Bus. For my next birthday, I want to skydive. Where is he? I need to find him. Marrakesh, Morocco. There's a time when I was at my previous job and I'm on air, and then this Facebook page comes up about some guy who's missing, and we all thought it was a bad joke because he was a friend of mine from campus. And I'm somewhere in between a link and I get a message from a friend of mine saying he's been found and he's dead. The worst thing you can get in this life is a no, and it's never that serious. So you're thinking, crap, I'll see the fan, there's someone who's having a day that's like 300 times worse than yours.